Yeah. So we were discussing about the meaning of Java full stack, right? So I was just telling like that means what if you are using any application, any social media application, or you are using mobile phone, right? So WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, all those things, if you are using already, you are using what? Java full stack here. Okay. Behind of the scene, Netflix, Google, all those applications, very big platform are using in backend Java only. Okay. So I'm just trying to say here what you are already using all these stacks, all these technologies. Okay. But you are not aware on this because you didn't think about that or that things how it's working behind of the scene, right? So you can just take any applications example, any application, if that is full stack application. Okay. If that is full stack application, so then that application will have three stack. You can simply say three stack or three layer. You can say that three layer is what Yaswant Barik here.
Yes,
Yes, you have
yes,
any
sir.
idea what is that?
Yes, that is first is front end,
Okay, front end, right?
second is back end,
Okay, this is the back end here.
and third is database.
Third is database. Very good. It means what? You can take the just example of anything. Suppose human, you can take the example of human body also. Okay, human is just
Yeah,
you can simply say human is also like a full stack application only. Okay, full
yeah,
stack
yeah, yeah.
application. It means what? Yeah. So simply you can say whatever visible part for any other person or user or for you only. You can just say like you can see the human's face, human's eye, nose, okay, hand, skin color. All those things are what? Front end only, right?
Yeah,
So user can interact with your face. Suppose if I
yeah,
want to meet you, when I will meet you, how I will identify you? You are the Yaswant Tawari here. I can identify by your face, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
simply you can say that is the front end. Like that same in your application also it's happening. In your application, whatever visible part for you, that things you can say that is the front end of the application, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, means simply in one line you can say the user interactivity. Okay, user
Yeah,
interactivity. User interface is called what? Front end. Like WhatsApp, you are
yeah,
using on WhatsApp, you are getting so many options. You are getting chatting
yeah,
options. You are getting the
yeah.
options for making video call, audio call, all those things. It's called what? It's called front
Front
end.
end, front
Yeah.
end. Yeah,
Yeah. So you can take another example also, like your e-commerce site, any e-commerce site you can take,
yeah,
Amazon.com. Okay. Yeah. So on
yeah,
Amazon.com, what you are interacting? You are interacting with the products, right? You are interacting
yeah,
with the better user interface over there. If you want to
yeah,
order something, okay. If you want to order something, what you are doing? First selecting the product over there, then you
product.
are clicking on the buy now button. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. So when you are clicking on the buy now button, have you think how it's all process happen over there? How it's all process happen? Means what? When you are
In
clicking
that
on
is,
the yeah,
yeah,
because of the backend, because of the
yeah,
backend.
back end.
Okay. Because of the backend, why I'm telling like that? Because when you are clicking on the buy now button from front
Yeah,
end, from user interface, your
yeah,
request is reading for the backend. Backend getting one instructions because you know very well your computer, your software, everything it's working on the behalf of instructions only, right?
yeah,
If you will not give any instructions to your computer will not work, your computer will not do anything by itself. You need to provide the
yeah,
instructions, right? So
yeah,
backend
yeah,
will immediately get an instruction, and behalf of that instructions it will work on those data, whatever data you will pass from the front end, and whatever data is present inside this that application's database, it will match everything.
yeah.
Okay, if it's matching,
Oh,
if it's working, then your backend will allow to order that product. Okay, it will verify your
okay.
payment also. Clear na? Yeah. So simply you
Yeah,
can say backend we are using for what? Backend, simply you can say it is the brain of any application, right? In human
yeah,
also, in human also, suppose you are mm, traveling on the road, okay, or you are walking on the road, okay. and
Okay.
someone came and tell you, just came in front of this very big car or very big bus over there, come in front of truck, running truck. Will you
Yeah,
go
yeah.
there? Will you go there?
No,
No,
no.
immediately you will tell, no, I will not go there. Why? Because you know very well, if I will go there, very big accident will happen over there. Okay.
Yeah.
So how you are telling like that? Because of you have the brain, right?
Right.
The
Yeah.
brain, you can take the decision like an application. Okay. You got an
Yeah.
instructions over there, someone instructing you to go in front of that truck. Immediately you told, sir, I cannot. Okay. Because
Yeah.
you know the result, what will happen over there, right? Why
Yeah.
you are telling like that? Because of the brain over here. Your brain is taking the data, after that it's processing over there, and after
Yeah.
processing you get an decision. Okay, now you take one decision, I will not do that. Got it? Yes.
Got
This is the back end here. Okay, now you just tell me, what's the meaning of database? Simply you can say, what's the meaning of database? Say
like
Hello. Yes, yes.
yeah, what's the meaning of database here?
A database stores the data, like whatever we do on the backend thing or e-commerce website, we can,
Yes,
so
means what?
all the data stores and manage of application. Like,
Yeah, sure, right. Means what? See here, when you are ordering something from Amazon or Flipkart, before that, what you have done? Before that, you have sign up on that application, right?
okay.
When you have sign up, how that applications remember next time? Have you think about that? Because of the database. Okay, when
Yeah.
you are signing up on that application, your data getting from the front end, and it backend just telling to your database save this data. So
Oh,
next time I can verify this person, verify this user, and I will allow to use this application, right?
yeah.
Yes, because of this database. Without database, you can't do that. Simply, you can take, if you want to take same example, human example, so you can take that example. Suppose I ask to you, what's your name? Immediately you will tell, Yeswant Varik,
Yeah.
right? If I
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
ask, what's your father name? Immediately you will tell, okay. But now
Yeah.
you just tell me, if I will ask you, what's your father Aadhaar number? Can you say?
No. No. No.
You can't say like that. Why? Because it's not in your database. You will tell, sir, I
Yeah.
need to check that. When I will check that,
Yeah.
then I can tell you. Understood this or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Understood.
this is what? This is the database here. Means what? It's your storage. Here you are storing your data. Right?
Like our memory of our brain.
Yes,
Like
very good.
memory.
Simply you can say this is the memory of any application. Got it?
Yeah.
Memory
Yeah.
of any application. This is the user interface. So
Yeah.
simply you can define it in one line. It is the user interface.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this part, second layer, it's called here what? It is your brain of any application. Why? Because without this backend, you can't make any decision here, right? You can't
Yeah.
take any decision. Suppose you have your bank details. That is your sensitive data, right? In your database, also
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
store your sensitive data. Okay. Now
Yeah.
you just tell me, would you like to your banking data will leak to some other person? You
No.
like to do that? You will not. Okay,
Not.
suppose I am just only asking to you, just tell me your ATM number, ATM pin, like that. You will tell, sir, why I will tell you? Okay, it's my
Yeah.
sensitive
Yeah.
data, right? Understood, no?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how you are making the decision? By your brain. Okay, you know, if I
Yeah.
will give this data, my account will nil. Understood this or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like that same thing, see here in your database, you will have so many sensitive data. Like if you are using any banking application, phone pay you are using, Google Pay you are using, or any
Yeah.
banking application you are using, you know very well you
Yeah.
will have your sensitive data. So who will
Yeah.
decide this data will access by the right person only? Your backend will decide. Understood this or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why you can simply say here all business logic. You will write where? You will write inside the backend only. Okay. Logical logic you can say, or simply you can say business logic. Why I'm telling here business logic? Because every application, every software performing any business over there, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, means like Amazon, you can take the example. Instagram, you can take the example. All these applications are doing what? Business only. That's why you are telling here
yeah,
what business logic means what? You are creating the brain of application with this
yeah,
backend. Backend is very, very important. If your backend is strong, your application is strong, right?
yeah.
So means what? This backend will decide your application will allow to whom, will not allow to whom, okay, and how much
Yeah.
access any person can take over there. All those things you can decide by using your backend, okay. And the backend,
Okay.
how it will make any decision, how it will make any decision. We
Brain.
have Yes, it's a
Okay.
brain. It behalf
Okay.
of the data, right?
Okay.
Behalf of the data means suppose you
Data.
are trying to access something from your front end, from your front
Yeah.
end. So first
Yeah.
backend will get instruct, and then backend
Yeah.
will ask with the database, do you have this data? If you have this
Oh,
data, then then backend will take the decision. I should give this access or not, or
okay.
I should how much things I need to allow to this user. Okay, everything
Okay.
it will decide here. So this entire thing is your what? Full stack. Okay.
Okay.
Now the question is everything you understood the meaning of full stack here. Now
Yeah.
one more word is there. One more word is there. That's name is what? Java. What is this Java?
Okay.
We'll understood that. Okay. But before that, we'll
Okay.
understood what technology you will use for all these stack you can say, or all these layers you can say, how what technology we will use to make this, right? So now you
Okay.
just tell me a simple question here, how you can make this what's the basic requirement to make this all stack in front end, back end, and database.
Sorry. Sorry, your audio is
What's
break.
the basic requirement, what you need first thing? First, my audio now it's okay. Sake,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible, sir.
Yeah.
For him's sake, yeah, yeah. My voice is okay now.
Nah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Sir.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Okay. So here we'll understood what? Here we'll understood. Yeah, what I was asking. I was asking what's your basic requirement to build any application or any stack here, like front end, back end, or database? What's the basic requirement?
like
First, what you need
programming
there?
language.
No, no, that is the
Programming
different thing.
language.
That is the different thing. Physically things. That is the not physical things. That's your logic. That's your knowledge and skills. Physically, I am asking. What you need? Simply,
Any.
it's you need first a computer here, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
you
that.
need here one computer. You will tell
Okay.
to your computer. You will tell
Yeah.
to your computer, build this front end. But how you will tell?
Yeah.
In computer, with computer, how we will communicate over there, we will discuss about that. But first, we need to discuss about that how we can say to your computer to build my front end of this application. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
for doing that, we have some technologies over there. We'll understood what
Yeah.
is that all technologies are. Okay. Here I'm writing,
Okay.
wait a minute. Yes. So for building your front end, we have basically three technology. The technology name is what? What's the name of the technology? Am I audible?
HTML. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This is the basic technology. What I'm telling? Basic technology. What's the meaning of basic technology? Because it's the base. If you know these
Okay.
three technology, you can build any type of a front end here, right? Any front end,
Okay.
whatever front end you want, you can make that because of
Okay.
these three technology. This three technology will help to build any type of front end.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So we'll understood the meaning of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. What's the all the things, all those are there. That is your what? That is your JavaScript Sheikh, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Hello. Yes. What's
Yes.
the
Hello.
technology name? Yeah. What's the technology name here?
React
One
or
library I'm
Angular.
asking. Hmm.
React
Yes,
or
you can say
Angular.
React.
Hmm.
Not Angular is the framework. Okay. But React is the
Okay.
library. Okay, this point or
Library.
not? Yeah, because of this, here many students got confused over their React lab framework here. A small framework you can say, or simply just tell here it is the library. Okay, but
Hmm.
one more
Okay.
thing is there. That is your what? That is your framework, and that framework name is what? That framework name is Angular framework.
Angular.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
Angular. So you will be learn about this technology also, but only overview here you will get in your course. We will learn deeply HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And once you learned here JavaScript, now then you don't need means what you will. It will not take too much time to learn React and Angular here. Easily you can understand that because Angular and React it's the part of JavaScript only. Okay, it will give you
Okay.
some tools to fast you. You can do your programming fast over there. You can build your front end fast over there. That's why we will use here React and Angular. But without JavaScript, you can't understand here React and Angular. You can understand, but 100% clarity you will not get. Got it this point or not?
Okay. Yes.
Got it? Yes. So in front end, we will learn all these technology. And then if you will talk about the backend, if you will talk about the backend, in backend, what we learn, what we need to do here, because backend is very, very important. So if you want to build any backend here, you need at least one programming language. What we need here?
Programming.
Yes, programming language here, right? So any programming language you can use here, okay, to build your backend. But here are some different situations over there, okay, different needs over there. Accordingly to
Okay.
that, we are selecting the programming language, okay. So here
Okay.
in our computer science, we have different programming language like C language is there, C++ is there, Java, Python. All those languages are your what programming language. And if you are using in backend, if you are using Java, okay, so you will tell here
Yeah.
what this is the Java full stack. Why I'm telling full stack because it has front end, back end, and database. All those things are there. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Now you just tell me if you will use in backend Python, then what it will be there, what you will call this
Python full stack.
Python full stack, right? C++,
Yeah.
then C++ full stack, or you are using .NET here, so you can say .NET full stack. Understood this or not?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
like that it is working over there. So here we will learn.
Like it depend upon programming language. All
Yes,
front end
it's
are same.
yes. Front end will same, database will same,
Database
only
will
and
same.
only back end will change.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the what? This is the Java full stack we are using here. So here we'll
Yeah.
understood because of we are here for Java full stack. We will learn here Java, but why Java? We'll discuss about that in our upcoming session. So don't worry about that. What's the meaning of Java?
Okay.
We'll go deeply over there. Everything we'll learn one by one in steps. Okay. So this is the
Okay.
Java full stack. Here we'll learn Java. That we'll learn our programming language Java. That's why we are telling here what this is the Java full stack. Okay. Not only Java here, we'll learn here some frameworks of Java also. Okay. What is that framework? That framework name is what? Spring and Spring Boot. Okay. Little
Okay.
bit difference here between that Spring and Spring Boot. We'll discuss about that when we learn over there. Got it? And some more frameworks we'll learn, like your JDBC also it's called a small framework here. JDBC we will learn here first, okay? Then we'll discuss
Okay.
about the servlet, sorry, then we'll discuss about the what? Hibernate here, then servlet here, okay? So many
Okay.
different frameworks we have. We'll discuss about that. Then we'll learn Spring and Spring Boot. Our main focus will on upon the Spring and Spring Boot because it's very important. And in a market
Okay.
in your IT field, it's in demand. So we'll focus on this Spring and Spring Boot, right?
Mm.
Yes. So this technology also, this framework also will learn inside the Java full stack in backend. Okay. Now, if you will
Okay.
talk about the database, if you will talk about the database, in database, we have required one language. Okay. If you want to communicate
Yeah.
with the database, you required one language. That language name is what? SQL. What's the meaning of SQL?
Structure
What's the
query
keyword?
language.
Yes, a structured query language. Okay, so this is simply language here, right? But we need to manage our data. Using this language, we will manage. But how we will manage? For that things, we need a software. We need a software, and that software name is what? That software name is DBMS. Okay, DBMS, Database Management System. Database management system will provide different software over there. You can choose anyone. Using that software, you can manage your database using which language? Using structured query language. Got it this point or not? Got it?
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
So DBMS has so many different types of software here. But here we will use what? MySQL. What we will use?
Nice.
MySQL. This is the software name. Okay. So it's
Okay,
software. SQL is the language, right? And some more software you have like SQL Server, Oracle, MongoDB, different
okay,
software we have. But for our Java full stack, MySQL is the best. So we'll use here MySQL. Okay.
okay,
Okay, so in technologies, all these technology we'll learn in our entire full stack course. Okay, so now
okay.
regarding the technologies, if you have any doubt, if you have any question, you can ask. Then we'll continue here. Okay, Sheikh, you have any doubt?
Yes. No, no, I don't have any doubt about this.
You don't have. Okay, Yaswant Wari, you have?
No, sir, no idea.
No, it's done now. Okay,
Yeah.
so simply you can say what the meaning of full stack? Full stack meaning of what? Such type of application which has front end, back end, and database. What is this point or not?
Okay. Yeah.
And if you have this all technology over there, all these layers over there, all these layers are interconnected between that. Okay, means what? Front end is
Okay.
connected with back end connected with database. Front end can't communicate directly with the database. Back end can't.
Okay.
Back end will manage all those things. Means what? Back end simply you can say it's like a bridge, which will which
Your voice is breaking again, so
will
you are not audible.
help to communicate between front end and back end decision here also. Understood this or not? Is there? Now it hello,
Yeah, yeah. Now you're
Yeah, yeah.
audible, sir.
hello,
Audible.
hello. Now I'm audible.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, good.
okay. Sorry for this because of I think internet issue is there. I'm
No,
outside, so
no,
that's why it's happening here. Okay,
no
No,
problem.
no, no worries, sir.
No problem.
So,
okay.
in this course, we will learn DevOps basic as well.
DevOps, if you want to learn here after completing this, you can learn by yourself also. Otherwise, if you need, you can ask with management. You will get the session for that things also.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Because
because
management has told that you will get DevOps basic as well.
yeah. So DevOps basic you will get if management
Okay,
told here. Okay, you can
okay,
discuss
okay.
regarding that management, but in this entire course you will get that much things. Whatever I have
Okay, okay.
explained here.
Got
Okay.
it, got it, sir. Yeah,
Got it? Yeah.
yeah.
So these entire technologies we learn for developing our full stack application. If you have these all technologies, all these skills, if you have, you can build any type of full stack application. No will stop you. Got it?
Okay, good.
Yes. So we have understood the meaning of full stack. Now we'll discuss little about the meaning of Java here. Okay. So what's the meaning of Java? Just try to understood here. What is Java? First, you tell me. What's the meaning of Java here?
Java is like programming language to interconnected to computer or
Very
modern
good.
language.
Very good. Means it is your programming language you told. Okay. So first we'll
Yeah.
understood the meaning of programming language. First thing we need to understood here, programming language here, right? Means what? What's the programming language? Before programming, just focus on this word only, language. What's the meaning of language?
Language is like we uh, conversation, our emotion, our thoughts to others. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
both like
Means hmm,
okay.
means you are making the communication over here, okay, between,
Communication. Okay.
yeah, between means what you are sharing your thoughts, you are sharing your feelings, all those things you are sharing by using what? Language only. You can
Right.
communicate, you are able to communicate with me. Why? Because of the language. Which language we are using
Okay.
here?
Like English.
English we are using, okay. Like that
Okay.
same thing. Why we are using here English? Why not Kannada?
Because
Why not Kannada?
I because I don't know about Kannada. Like,
Yes. Yeah,
yeah.
you don't know the Kannada. So you just
Yeah.
tell me if I will use here Kannada language. Okay, I will tell everything in Kannada. You will get anything? You will understood my
No.
thoughts. You will understood my
No. No.
feelings. No. Okay.
No.
So language means what? A common language we require to communicate here. Okay. Such type of
Yeah.
language which will provide you the communication. Right. Means what? Whatever
Yeah.
you are telling in front of you, whatever person are there, he is also understanding what you are telling over there. That is the language here. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for that thing, simply I am just taking that same example sake whatever we have taken in our last session. So now
Right.
just see, suppose what is that? That is, here is two-person. Okay, two-person. I am just trying to draw here. Wait a minute. This is the first person, this is the second person. Okay, and what I'm trying to explain here, just try to understand here. You will just give me the answer. I'll just ask the question here. Wait a minute. So there is two-person. This person is from India, right? And this person is from France. Any country name you can just take it. Okay. What is this point or not?
Yeah.
Am I? Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now you
Audible.
just tell me. I'm just giving you the language here. Suppose this person knows only and only Hindi, right? Only and
Yeah.
only Hindi over here. Okay. And this person know only and only local language of France over here. Okay. French I am writing.
French.
Hmm. This person only and only know this language here. Okay. So
Yeah.
now you just tell me both person needs to communicate. Both person can communicate here.
Yeah. But
Can
no. If
both person
they use,
cannot.
if they cannot communicate, if they only own language,
Yes.
they required
Means what?
some
Hmm.
translator.
Yeah, very good. Means what? This is the problem. Both person wants to communicate here. Okay. If both
Yeah.
person wants to communicate here, it both are cannot directly communicate over there, because why? Because it go in between both no any common language is there, right?
Yeah.
No any common language is there, so it cannot understood. Why? Because Indian people will tell in Hindi whatever Indian people will tell here. French people will not get anything because of the language problem here. Okay, and if you have language problem, you can't communicate with both. I i hope I am clear. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Got
how
it.
many options you have? You have actually two options. What option you have? First option is what? First option, either Indian people should understood learn about the
About French
French language, okay,
or
and
French person learn about Hindi.
yeah,
Okay.
very good. So like this option you have, but one more
Yeah.
option. This option will take what? This option will take at least 6 months. Got to this point or not?
Yeah.
Means any
Yeah.
learning, any language you are learning over there, at least it will take 6 months here. So you don't have the
Yeah.
time. You will be find any shortcut option over here. That shortcut option
Yeah.
is what? That shortcut option is what? Simply you will tell what? I need a such person over here who knows Hindi and French both. Got it?
Yeah.
Hindi
Yeah.
and French both. That person you will have to require here. If that person is there, then easily you can communicate. Suppose this is the person. This person knows Hindi also, French also. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear now? Yes. So now what will happen? Now what will happen? See, whatever things this Indian people wants to tell to whom? Wants to tell to this French people. What he will do? He will pass the instructions directly to this person. Am I
No. No.
audible? No,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
will not pass the instruction directly to this person. Okay, this Indian people will pass the instructions to this
Middle.
intermediate. This was third
Okay.
person. This is the third person. To this person he will pass the instructions, right? And again, this person will do what? This person will get the instructions and this person will process that instructions over there. After processing means what? Processing means what? This person will convert the instructions from Hindi to French, right? So it will
yeah,
convert that, and after converting it will provide to whom? It will provide to this French people. This French people will get the instruction in French, so this person can understand it easily. After that he will process that again, and it will give back the instructions to whom? Now you just tell me, it will provide the instructions to this Hindi Indian people directly,
mm,
or this middle third person?
third person.
Third person. So this person will again give back to instruction to whom? This third person. Again, this third person will do what? Again, this person will translate your French instructions in the form of Hindi, right?
Yeah,
Yes. So after doing that, this person can easily understood that. So all this process happening because of this third person. Okay. Now I will tell sir why we are discussing about all these things, because of the language. And now I am just asking you again that same question. If you want to develop any application over here, okay, any full stack
yeah.
application, what is your basic requirement? Physically basic requirement here.
Like
What?
computer.
Yes, you should have one computer. If you have the
Mm,
computer, then only you can communicate with, sorry, you can build any type of application, right? Okay,
yeah,
suppose this is the computer. Okay, this is the computer, and this is you who will develop any application here, right? You are
yeah.
just trying to develop the full stack application. So this is you, means developer, you can say. Okay, now you just tell me what is your language.
Language English, Hindi.
Yes, means what? Human understandable language. Got
Yeah,
it now? High level
yeah,
language simply installing. You can
yeah,
say here. Means what? English. You can say this is your what? High level language. In short, I am writing HLL. Got it?
yeah.
High level language. Okay. You know what is the computer language here?
Low level language.
Low level language. Very good. Sek. What's the computer language here?
They understand binary code bytes,
Binary code. That's called here
Mm,
what? Low level language, you can
low
say,
level
or
language.
you can say what? You can say it's your machinery language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here I'm telling what? It's understanding here what? Low level language, LLL, or you can say machinery language. Got it? Machinery language, right? Okay.
yeah,
Machinery language, what is this? What is that? What is that? If you want to
that
understood
is,
that, so yes, if you want to understood that, you need to simply understood the meaning of what computer needs here. Computer is what? What is this computer? How can you define the computer here?
Computer
What's
is
the
an
meaning of computer?
electronic machine.
Yes, computer is an electronic machine, you are telling. Okay, electronic machine, it means what? Why why you are telling electronic? Because it's running on using by what? Electricity here,
electric.
right?
Electricity.
Electricity here. Okay. In electricity, what you
Yeah,
need what you need means what? In electricity, what's happening over there? Electricity will have only and only two things. What is that? Wait a minute, guys. I need to drop a message in the group. Okay, then we'll continue. Wait a minute.
Okay, okay.
You know very well. Computer needs two things. Means what? Electricity needs over there, and in electricity, two things are there. Okay, what is that? One is called your what? High voltage. Okay,
Low
what that
voltage.
is what? Yes, high voltage, and you can say second one is what? Low voltage. High voltage, low voltage means what? You are telling in common language, plus minus. Okay, means what?
yeah,
You are giving the main current and you are giving the earth current over there, right? High voltage
yeah,
you can define here like that. You can simply say high voltage, it means what? Wait, yes. High voltage, simply you can say high voltage means one, and low voltage means what? Zero.
Zero.
Got it? Yes. High voltage means true, low voltage means false. High voltage means current is there, low voltage means current is not there. Clear? Clear now?
yeah.
But it needs both. It needs both. If you are giving only high voltage, then you cannot run your any application over there. Means what? If you are giving high voltage, then you have required here what? Low voltage also, right? Wait a minute, guys, on the road voltage. Yeah, am I audible, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it needs two things, either 0 or 1. And this is called here what? This is called here binary number, right? This is called here binary number. I hope it is clear. Yeah. So now you just tell me again that same problem are you seeing here or not?
Yeah.
Problem is what? Problem is language again. See, this human, you are the developer here and you are understanding here what? You are understanding only high level language, that is your what? English. Any language you can take. And now see, computer understanding only here what? Low level language, that is what? Either 0 or 1. Means what?
One.
Means what? If you want to communicate with this computer, you want to communicate with this computer, you need to give the instructions. You need to give the instructions in which format? In a binary format. In binary format. That is what? That is either 0 or 1. I hope it is clear. So now you just tell me, can you provide the instructions in binary format? You can provide. How? When you can provide? When you know the language, binary language. Okay, then you can provide. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult. Okay, it is very, very difficult. So now what's the option there? Again, you have two options. Either learn binary number or take the help of third person. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we will choose here better option. That is your what? That is your what? That is your third person. And who is the third person? You know? Who will help you to communicate with
Programming language, translator.
Yes, that's what we need, a programming language here.
Language.
Programming language, if you are using here, that language will help you to communicate with this computer. So I hope you understood this, what this programming language will do here. Okay, this programming language will do what? This programming language, suppose you are writing some instructions to give the computer. Okay, suppose you have written the instructions like this here. Okay, whatever instructions you will write now, that instructions will call here what? That instructions will call here source code. What is that? Source code.
Source
Okay.
code.
So we have written this source code, and now you will give this source code to whom? You will give this source code. You cannot provide this source code directly to this computer. Why? Because you have written your source code in which language? In high level language, right? And your computer is not understanding your high level language, so you cannot give these instructions to your computer. So you will give to whom? You will give this source code to your programming language, right? Once you will give your source code to programming language will process something. Got it? Programming language will process something internally. After processing it, what is this programming language will do? What will happen? This programming language will convert your source code in the form of what? Binary. Got it? Got it? Yes. So in binary, your programming language converted it. After conversion of this binary number over here, it will give to whom? It will give to computer. Computer knows everything. Is what computer knows very well the binary number here. Okay. So computer can understand it. Understood? After understanding this, computer will process it. After processing it, what will happen? Computer will again give back the output to whom? It will again give back the output to your programming language itself. Programming language will convert it. After converting it, it will tell to again computer only on the monitor. Tell to again the programming language will tell you what? Tell you to print this output over here. Right? Understood this or not? Yes. On the screen, on the computer screen, you will get your output. Now communication happens over here. And if communication happens here, then you can build any type of application because now you are able to talk with computer. Right?
Yeah.
Understood this or not? Yes. Like this, it is happening here. Okay. So now the meaning, now the question is which programming language we will use here? Okay. I told you in our real world. Which I will do what? Wait a minute. We'll just make a copy. See what I told here what in our real world we have so many different types of programming language, like what, like you can say like C language is there, okay, C++ is there, then Java is there, then Python is there, okay, and so many programming languages are there. I will not take too much language here. I'm just taking the example of what? C++ and Java, okay. Here we are going to use Java, but first we need to understand the meaning of languages over there. Means why we have different types of programming language. We had C language, we had C++, then why we are using the Java? Why we need the Java here, okay. As of now, I will not take the example of Python. Just remove this. Who is this one more person joined the meeting? Mustajin. Who is there? Am I audible? Am I audible? You have the guys joined with another device or another person there?
I think he's another person because we have not joined with another email ID or another device.
Okay. Am I audible? Mustajin. Hello. Hello. Yeah. You have joined for which session?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. You are audible.
Yeah, I'm joined for a Java session.
Okay, so you're joining now because it's happening from 9 a.m. Who has given the link to you?
Actually, yesterday they told me that the class is by 9 a.m. Due to some technical issue, I was not able to join by 9 a.m.
Okay. So you were planning to join at 9 a.m. Oh, sorry, offline or online?
Yeah.
One person was there for offline also. I think yes, one. You are for that?
Yeah.
So I don't have any message about you, Mustajin here. Okay, but don't worry. Actually, now we are going to complete the session here. Okay, you joined late. If you want to see this video again, you will get a recording. You can continue with that. Okay. So we have some more times to explain all the things, so you can continue. Don't leave the meeting. I will take 5 or 10 minutes more session here. Okay, so you can continue. Okay. So now the question is here what? Now the question is we had C, and Java. Okay, means what? We had C and C++. So why we need here Java? Okay, first we need to understand here. So first I will take the example of C and C++. Okay, C and C++ because both are doing like same process over there, but between this also one difference is there. The difference is what? I will not go deeply. In one line I'm just telling you. C is your what? Functional oriented programming language. Okay, everything you need to write in a function. But C++ is your what? Object oriented programming language. Everything you will write in perspective of the object here. Okay, why I'm telling you object? What's the meaning of object? You know what's the meaning of object here? If you don't know the meaning of object, simply you can say in our world, in our real world, whatever things you are able to see or whatever things you know in the world, everything is what? Object, like chair, laptop, pen, okay, room, buildings, all these things are what? Object only. Got this point or not? Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. C++ is working behalf on the object. C is working, means what? C is also solving our real world problems. But here everything we need to write in the form of what? In the form of functions. Okay. But process thing is what? Process thing is same over there. So first I will take the example of C and C++. As of now I'm moving the Java here. Okay. Wait a minute. Yes. Java, it is not there. In C and C++, what was happening over there? Just try to understand that. C and C++ has one software. That's name was what? That's name is what? Compiler.
Compiler.
Okay. So this compiler's duty is what? Compiler is doing what? Whatever source code you have written, right? That source code you will give directly to whom? Directly to this compiler here. Okay. Means if you will give this source code to C or C++. C or C++ will give to whom? It will give to this compiler. Compiler is a software. It is nothing but it is a software here. And what's the duty of compiler? If you will ask, compiler's duty is it will check your entire source code. Why I'm telling here entire source code? Because C and C++ has own rules. Okay, you need to follow that rules. Okay, means what? C and C++ can understood your high level language, but when it will understood when you have followed the rules, whatever rules C and C++ given here, right? So first you need to follow that rules. If you are following that, your compiler will check you are following that rules over there or not. If you are following, then it will tell it's okay. Now I am available here to convert this source code into form of what? Binary code. Understood this or not? Understood? Yes. So this compiler will do what? This compiler will scan your whole code, whole source code. And if your source code is okay, if your source code is following the all rules of given the language here, then it will do what? It will convert your source code from it will convert your code from source code to binary code. Okay. And also it will convert, it will give to computer directly. It is happening here, right? It's happening here what? Directly. Means what? You have written your source code. You run the code by using your C or C++ by using this compiler. Compiler checks it. If everything is fine, it's converted in the form of binary code and it's given to this computer. If any problem, if any error is there, then it will immediately tell you, boss, you have an error. First to solve that error, then I will continue. Otherwise, I will not continue. Got this point or not? Got it? Yeah. That this compiler is doing. But now the question is, one question here. Now you just tell me. Suppose you are writing this source code. Okay, you have written this source code. This source code you have written. Okay. Now you have written this source code in your computer. Suppose in your computer you are using Windows. Okay, operating system. You know about the operating system? You know, not? Yes. Suppose you are using what? Windows. This is the one type of operating system here. And in my system also I'm using here Windows here. And most of the people using here Windows who have a MacBook, all those things. That person using what? Operating system like Mac OS. We have basically three types of operating system for computers. That is what? Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Clear? Clear? Yeah, am I audible? Yeah. Suppose you have written this code on Suppose you have written this code on Windows. So now you just tell me. Now your friend, one of friend is there, okay, who is not living in India. Okay, you are in India, but your friend, that person is not in India. That person is in America. Okay, that person is in America. Now whatever you have built, now you want to share to that same thing with your friend. Okay. And here two problems is there. Suppose your friend is using here Linux. Okay, this person using here what? Linux. And one more problem is there. Now what you will share? You will share your source code. Would you want to share your source code here? This is the question. Just think about this and tell me. Would you like to share your source code with your friend here?
Who use Linux?
As of now, Linux, leave that Linux. Okay. Don't think about the operating system. Yes. Now suppose this is your source code and this is your friend. This is your friend who is sitting in America. Now you want to share your project, whatever you build, to your friend. Okay. So what you will do? Using internet you will share. I know using internet you will share here. But would you share your source code with your friend? Now you just tell me when you will share your source code with your friend, then what will happen? Your friend easily run your code, means what? Easily make any changes in your programs. Your friend can make the changes. Or suppose you are working on a very, very important project over there, like Amazon, Flipkart, like this project you are working over there. Okay, you have completed that, and now you have sent that source code with your friend. Then you know what will happen? Your friend will also run one more different application over there, like Amazon or Flipkart. Okay. Means same logic. Your friend is able to run that. Understood this or not? Understood? Means what? Now your project is safe. You can't say your project is safe. Now suppose what will happen if you will get to the source code, entire source code of Amazon. Then you will be able to build an Amazon platform here. Understood this or not? Understood now? Hello. Means what? This was the problem. What's the problem? Problem is this C and C++ has only and only compiler. What is that? Only and only compiler. Right? That's why it is making the problem. Yeah. See, I'm audible, you know?
Yeah, you are audible.
Audible? Okay. So this was the problem, and that's why it's called your platform dependent language. What is this? Platform dependent language. You can't say platform dependent language because of this. This is the problem for security reason. Okay. This problem is what? Security reason. Means what? If you are sharing any source code, then you don't have any security. Your code will leak. Your application will leak over there. Okay. Anyone can make that same application whatever you made. Same logic that person can use over there. Okay. But this language is your what? Platform dependent also. Why I'm telling you platform dependent? Suppose now you have written your code in Windows. Okay. Using Windows operating system, you have written the code and you are running this code in your Windows. Okay. And now again the same code you want to run with another operating system like Mac OS I'm using here. Okay. Mac OS. Okay, if you are using another operating system, clear? Then you will be not able to run that code on the Mac OS. Yeah. If you want to run that same source code on Mac OS, first you need to change the software and means what? You need to install the software prospective to your Mac OS, and you need to change the source code also. You need to write the source code prospective to your different operating system. Here. Understood this or not?
Yes, understood.
Understood? Yes. This is happening over here. Means what? Same thing you need to do again. Means what? You have written your source code. Means what? You build one application, Windows friendly application, and that is not working on Mac OS. Then would you feel? How would you feel here? Suppose Amazon's application is working only on Windows laptop over here. Okay, which laptop? Where's the Windows? And on Linux it's not working. On Mac OS it's not working. Then Amazon business will slow here or not? Okay, it will not become popular over there. Understood or not? So you want here what? You want to build an application which will work on every platform. Every user can use that. Then your business will turn over there, like picture over there. And now see Java how it's solving all those things. Okay, I will take again the same example here. And now here I'm telling what? Here I'm telling we have the programming language. That programming language is what? That programming language is Java. Yes. So now in Java what will happen here? In Java what will happen? You can just see here. Previously, C and C++ has what? Compiler. Now see, Java has also compiler. Java has also compiler, but not only compiler. Not only compiler here. Java has one more software. Okay. Wait a minute. Java has one more software. That software name is what? That software name is what? That software name is JVM. Very good. That software name is JVM. Okay. So JVM stands for Java
Java
Virtual
Virtual
Machine.
Machine.
Yes, we discussed about the JVM in depth. Don't worry about that because JVM is very, very important and it's interesting topic over there. Okay, we will learn that. This is also a software. This is also a software. Now, what you will do? Now, see here. Now, Java is very, very intelligent here. Java will give you the high level of security. It will take care of your security. So, for that things, what it's doing? It's divided the work. What it's doing here? It's divided the work. What work it's divided? Compiler was doing what? Compiler was checking your entire source code. If any doubt of if any error anywhere, it's stopped there and it's telling you what? First solve that, then I will continue. Okay. So when you are solving that, when what will happen? It's immediately change the your source code into the bytecode over there. Right? Sorry, it's into the binary code over there. Okay. Now come over here. Java is so intelligent. Java will not do like that. Java is telling what? Whatever source code you have written, just give to whom? Give to this compiler. Give to this compiler. Compiler will do what? Compiler will check the syntax only. What it will check?
Syntax.
Syntax means what? That rules it will check over here. Okay, you are following the rules of Java here or not? Okay, if you are following that, if compiler will pass that, then compiler will do what? Compiler will not convert your source code directly to binary code. Okay, compiler will here Java compiler will do what? Java compiler will convert this entire source code into a new code. That code name is what? You know what is that code name?
Bytecode.
Am I audible?
Hello.
Yes, very good. That is your what?
Bytecode.
Yeah, that is your bytecode. Am I audible? Yes.
Yeah.
Bytecode. What's the meaning of bytecode?
Bytecode is simply in Java. I think it's a dot class.
Yeah, simply in the source code here. Yes, dot class file here. Okay. So now see, source code means what? Source code you will write here in the form of .java. You will save your file in the .java. Suppose your file name is what? Program.java. Program.java. Once you will compile, means what? Once you will give this file to compiler. Compiler will do what? Compiler will check your entire source code program.java. If everything is fine, it will convert this program.java into what? Program.class. What it will convert? It will convert it into the form of program.class. Here it is your what? Program.class. Understood this or not? So it's converted, and this program.class will call here what? Bytecode. What it will call? Bytecode. Understood this or not? And you know, one very interesting thing is there. This code is not readable by human and not readable by computer. Okay, no one can read this code here. Computer also cannot, and human also cannot. Means what? Whatever code it will generate is bytecode. You cannot understand that, and your computer will also not understand that. Understood this or not? Understood?
Yes, understood.
Hello.
Yes, understood. So,
then you will ask, then why we need this bytecode here? So now see, very, very interesting thing over there. What is that? See, here you are telling. Now you will give this bytecode to whom? To the JVM. JVM is so intelligent. JVM is so intelligent. Only and only JVM has the power to read your bytecode. What is this point or not? Who has the power? Who has the power to read bytecode here? JVM has the power to read the bytecode. Okay. So once this JVM will read this bytecode, now JVM will start to convert. Again, JVM will some different thing. Means what? JVM will check the logic over there because compiler check only syntax. So now JVM will check the logic. If everything is fine, then JVM will start to convert this bytecode in the form of what? In the form of binary number. What is this point or not? And after converting this, it will provide to this computer, and your process will easy here, and you are able to communicate with the computer. Like this it is happening here. Okay. But now you will ask, sir, it's increase the process over here, and if it's increase the process, it will take the time here also. Yes, it will take the time. But it has one very more interesting thing inside the JVM. Inside the JVM, one more thing is there. That's name is what? JIT, just in time compiler. Okay, we'll discuss about that later. But now see, what was the problem when you are using C and C++? What was the problem? It was converting your entire source code directly to computer code. Right? Directly to computer code. Yes. But here it's not converting your source code directly to computer code. Okay, directly to binary code over there. Means what? It's first taking your source code, then it's converting that source code into the form of bytecode. Then bytecode will convert in the form of binary. Clear? Like this it is happening. So your both problem, whatever problem you were facing using C and C++. Now see, now you just tell me. Now you have written your source code. Okay. Now you have written your source code and one friend you have. You want to share your project with your friend. You want to check is it valid here or not, or it's good here or not. You want to take a review from your friend. Okay. Now what you will share with your friend? Now just tell me the answer of this question only. What you will share? You will share your source code or you will share your bytecode?
Bytecode.
Why you will share the bytecode?
Yeah.
Why you will share the bytecode?
Because it don't changes any changes.
Yes, means what? That is not readable by human. Your friend cannot understand whatever code inside that file. Your friend cannot understand that. Clear? Okay. Yeah. That code understandable by computer? No, that code is not understandable by computer also. Who can read this?
JVM. JVM.
Only and only JVM. So now your friend should have JVM. If your friend has the JVM, then your friend can easily execute that code, and after executing, your friend will get the output, not that source code. Means what? The friend cannot make any changes in your application. Understood this or not?
Yes, understood.
So now you can think Java given you the security, right? Java provided the security. You got the security over there. Yes. So you got the security means what? Now you can easily share any bytecode with your friend. Okay, now with any friend you can share your bytecode. Your friend will do what? If your friend will have any JVM, your friend can execute that easily. Your friend can execute that. Understood this or not? Understood? Yes. And your friend will get the output on that screen. It will not get anything. So the Java given you the security. Now one more question is there. You will tell, sir, is it how it's platform independent? Because C and C++ platform dependent. Means what? If you have Windows, you need to run your code again on Windows. It will work on Windows only. It will not work on Linux or Mac OS. That is the meaning of platform dependent. Means operating system dependent. That language was okay. But Java is your platform independent. So now you will tell, sir, I have written my code in Windows. Okay. You have written code in Windows, and now your friend is using here Mac OS. You are writing Mac OS. Okay. So your friend is using here Mac OS, and now your friend want to run that. So your friend needs only what? Your friend needs only JVM. So your friend should have to install only JVM. If your friend will install the JVM, your friend can easily run this source code in his system. Okay. So it's so means what? You don't need to change your source code here. Same source code will work on Mac OS also. That's why it's called here what? Platform independent. One slogan is very, very famous here. That slogan name is what? Ora. Okay. You know the meaning of Ora here?
Sorry.
What's the meaning of Ora? Yes. It's meaning here what? Simply you can say it is telling here what? This is a very, very famous slogan here for the Java. It's meaning here what? Write once, run
Run
anywhere.
anywhere.
Run anywhere. It means what? It means what? You need to write only and only one time your
One.
source code. You don't need to change that. Once you have written your source code, it's working. Then you can run that same source code. Means what? Convert that source code into bytecode. Take that bytecode and run anywhere. Okay. You need only
Okay.
JVM. If you have JVM on any operating system, easily you can execute that. You
Run.
can run that. You will get the output. Clear?
Yes.
Like this it is happening. So all these things we will see practically, but not in today's session. In our next session, we'll see this practically how it's happening. How you will write your source code. How your source code you will give to compiler. Compiler will how it will compile that, and I will show you the bytecode also. Okay. Once you will see the bytecode, then you can assume over there you will be not able to read that. Got it now? And then I will show you how you will send this to JVM, and JVM will process it, and you will get the output like that. Got it? Everything I will show you the practically here, but not in today's session because it's already 10:33 here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now if you have any question from your side, you can ask. Otherwise, I will end the meeting here. Any question to anyone? Say
But if
what?
we have white code, so
Yeah.
second person have compulsory to have JVM. Otherwise,
Yeah.
like C language or C++, they have different compiler, different
It's
operating system.
compulsory. Yeah, it's you can say simply compulsory. Something that you can say
Yeah, compulsory.
for Linux, the different compiler you will use. For Windows, different compiler you will use. For different software already present on your internet. If you will download that, if you have downloaded Linux compiler over there, then it will not run your Windows source code. Okay, you need to write that
Okay.
source code in the form of Linux. But if you have
Yeah.
written your Java source code, then anywhere just install the software. There also you will
Yeah.
install the software for Linux. You will install different JDK. Okay, different Java software.
Okay.
But JVM will same. JVM will do
JVM
same
is same
Yes.
for all
JVM
operating system.
Yes, for all operating system. You can
Yeah.
not say JVM is same. You can say JVM will work same. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
It will work the same here. In your
Okay.
next session, you will get entire clarity. When I will show you the practical things over there, then you will
Yeah.
not have any doubts over there. You will get 100% clarity. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, any question? Muskan Tagji, you have any doubt? Any question?
So actually, I joined today,
Yeah,
and I'm a little confused. I will sort out it by
Don't
seeing the
worry,
record
don't worry.
session.
Yeah, I will send the recording sessions in your WhatsApp group. Are you in the WhatsApp group or not?
Actually, no, I'm not in the WhatsApp group. I will just message
Okay.
Aisha madam to join me.
Yeah. You can just talk with Aisha ma'am. Aisha ma'am will add you in the WhatsApp group. After that, I will share one link. From there, you will get the recordings. And just rewatch these recordings. You will get everything. And in your next session, you will get 100% clarity for all those things. So don't worry. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, what you have any
Okay.
question?
No, sir. Okay.
No.
Yes.
Fine. Say.
Yeah.
Nothing from mine. Yeah, all clear. Nothing from
Okay.
mine.
Class is understandable here or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
understood.
Understood? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then thank you guys. Thank you for
Thank
the
you, sir.
discussion here. Now just end the meeting here. Okay. See you in your next session. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye.